What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Hammer. Welcome back to the channel. Man, before I even get into it, let's just say that this week has been really trying. So I'm gonna bring you all along with me this morning. I'm about to take Platinum in to get a chain adjustment, because tomorrow coming to the channel, yeah, it's another event, and I'm going to bring you all along. And you know, I gotta have my baby running right. She gotta be running. So today I'm taking it Platinum to get a chain adjustment. In the meanwhile, let me just let you know how my week has been going. So I went on the ride, made some recordings, and I'm gonna show it to you. But the footage, all right, the footage was lovely, but the sound was horrific. Nice sound. Kind of like a cat. Left behind. Alright, so that's the first group. That group is going to be hitting it the entire way wherever they're going. There's a second group going out, so I guess tonight is going to be multiple groups going out. And then again, the final group is going out. So we're going to be following along all of these cats. Here we go. This is beautiful. I love it. I love it. Check it out. Check it out. And so today I'm actually testing the sound out again, so hopefully this comes through, because I've got to have it right before tomorrow, because tomorrow's the event. So this is partly why I'm also vlogging today. Well, if you looked at my last few videos, you heard me doing a lot of coughing. And I was like, what in the world is going on? So that Wednesday I was coughing. You might even hear me clear my throat. Come Thursday, I couldn't even talk. Well, your boy had COVID. Caught it that weekend when I went home from Virginia. And whenever I catch COVID, I always catch it in Virginia. Don't ask me why. It's just something that happens. But anyway, so I caught COVID. So your boy was down. You know, I think the new guidelines say something like 5 days. So I was down 5 days. And then I'm still isolating. You know, for the most part, I'm still isolated. Especially when it comes to being inside. I'm not attending anything inside. If it's outside, I'll go and I'll put a mask on. So that's sort of where I am right now. And then by next Wednesday, that's ready to go inside with a few people. But let me tell you, I'm tired of having COVID. So just to let you all know, they prescribed me Paxlovid. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll put it up on the screen. Man, it's a 5-day regimen. 3 pills in the morning, 3 at night for 5 straight days. You get Paxlovid mouth. Well, at least I did by end of day 3, beginning of day 4. Man, my mouth just tastes like medicine. I don't care what I did. Drink water, coffee. It did not matter. It was like, I can't get this taste out of my mouth. Brush my teeth. Scrape my tongue. It did not matter. So that was horrible. My stomach was upset and everything else. So, got all that out my system. Of course they tell you, well, you know, you still can catch COVID. And I think they told me like 2 to 10 days after, you still can catch it, right? So, me, what do? I isolate. You know, hopefully my immune system will build up. And by the way, before you even say, man, you should be vaccinated, I'm vaccinated. I'm about triple, quadruple boosted. I'm all that. So I'm not one of those ones that's like, it's not good for you. They're trying to kill you. Whatever. Your boy taking it. So, but thanks to my boy BP, he let me know what to get, because he had it as well at one point. So I appreciate that. You know, it's nothing like sharing, man. It's like, get out here and share your knowledge, you know, share what you're going through. That's the only way we can get better as a society, right? So it's like, I believe in sharing. You know, we want to be quiet too often, too soon. And that's how you know people pass away and like, well, what happened? I didn't know. Well, I'm telling you so that you can fight it in case you need to fight it. Alright, so if something happened to me, you know, like, well, if I had this symptom, then guess what? That's what Hammer had. Maybe I need to go get that checked out. And maybe I can fight it sooner, you know what I mean? So it's important to share. So that's what's been going on with your boy. Your boy had COVID. And now I'm back out here in these streets riding this mean machine. And Platinum is just like, where have you been? Why are you not riding me? You're not even starting me up. But that's all gonna change this weekend. So this weekend, we are going to a bikini bike wash. We're gonna go and check that out. We're gonna put up some recordings of it. And I know there were some people like, man, I didn't really get to see what I wanted to see. Well, I'm gonna put a little bit more of that footage in here. But don't get me wrong, this is a motorcycle channel. But it never hurts to have eye candy. So I feel what you're saying, right? Never hurts to have eye candy. But like I said, I like the video, what I'm doing out here. I like the videos in case I can try to help somebody with their bike. You know, but I'll throw in a little eye candy here and there. And for the ladies that follow my channel, I do have some females that do watch the channel. You know, unfortunately, you know, I'm just saying this for you, not for me, but unfortunately, they didn't have the guys doing the bikini bike wash, so I'm gonna film that for you. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry, you know. But other than that, we're feeling good today. Uh-oh, that's my exit. And we are rolling. Yeah, man, so I'm feeling good. The weather is perfect. It's like 80 degrees and dropping. I think tonight, low supposed to be like 67. So it's beautiful out here, man. It's beautiful to ride. And you can see it's cloudy, but no rain in the forecast. Now, we are hoping that they know what they're talking about, right? Yeah, we're not trying to do this traffic. Hopefully they know what they're talking about. And we won't get rained on. Because that's the last thing that I want, is to get rained on. I could have gone that way, but it's like 10 minutes slower. Like I said, that's the only job you can have. And don't get fired as a weatherman. You can be wrong as often as you want. They don't mess with you. At least in this country, they don't mess with you. But anyway, but nobody really knows, right? Yeah, so that's what's been going on with your boy. I am going to share some of the footage. Man, it was a really nice bike ride. The weather was beautiful. Everyone made it safely, which makes it even better. And so we did go to a bike night event that night that happens once a month. It's a young lady that throws this once a month, and I'll put that on the screen as well so that you can see that. In case you're in the area, you ever want to come, just look for that event. Now, I don't know where the next one is going to be. I have to be honest with you about that. But we end up going to Mad Cow restaurant here in Laurel, Maryland. And they weren't ready for us. We had 85 bikes. And, you know, bikers get someplace, they kind of want to eat, and some of them want to eat and move. Some of them drink and move. I personally don't drink and ride. That's what I don't. I don't do that. So, but that's me. All motorcycles are not like that. But for the most part, the people that I know, they don't drink and ride. Dangerous enough. Don't need that as well. But if somebody want a cold beverage, a sweet tea, whatever, you got to be ready for the orders. And because they weren't really ready for the orders, some people were like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. It's taking too long. You know, so people ended up leaving. But stayed to the event. Of course, again, I was outside on the patio, masked up. Got too crowded, I sort of simply moved to other tables. You know, I'm like, I'm not really feeling that crowd thing right now. And hopefully you understand why that is. Now tomorrow's gonna be packed, but I'm gonna have a mask on. I'm gonna be outside. And I'll be doing some filming with my gimbal. I bought me a gimbal. Man, that thing's nice. Like, where have you been all my life? So yeah, I'll be recording with the gimbal, see how that looks and whatnot. And then hopefully by next Wednesday I should be better. And I'm gonna re-attend the bike night in Greenbelt, Maryland, where you saw the footage that wasn't too great. I forgot to adjust my GoPro settings and all that, but I wanted to put something up because I told you all there were going to be 4 parts to it. But next week, that footage is going to be really, really clear. You know, if I want to show stuff, I want it to look good to you so you can see it. Just that simple. But anyway, so we're about on our way, and we're on our way to where I get my bike service here in Maryland. And in case you're in Maryland, you want to know where does Hammer go? I actually go to MRP Motorsports. Now here's the thing with shops. Everybody has something good and something bad to say about a shop. But here's the thing, when you go to a shop, make sure that shop will back up their work. MRP has done some stuff for me in the past, and let's just say I want it done a different way. Man, they credited it back to my account with no problem, no questions asked. And they said we'll credit you the money, or we can just put it on your account so that you can get future service done. I told them to put it on the account for future service. That's why I'm going to get this done. But it was nice for them to even offer that. What's up, my man? All right. So it was nice for them to even offer that. Some bike shops don't stand by their work. And I'm going to leave it at that. I've been with some bike shops, they don't stand by their work. So the fact that they are standing by their work, they have my business. It's just that simple. So I'm going to MRP Motorsports. They also do flashing, and they're at the track a lot. That's why they're MRP Motorsports. They're at the track. What's that in the road? Very knowledgeable about bikes. New bikes, old bikes, they can handle it. You get some places that they can't handle a newer bike. They can't handle the modifications that need to happen. MRP is gonna like that. Therefore, that's where I go when I get my bike service here in Maryland. There will be times I do go to the dealerships as well. So I will go to like Ellicott City Motorsports in Maryland, Pete's Cycle, which is in Baltimore. That's where I actually got Platinum from. So I will go to those 2 shops as well as JT Motorsports. Alright, so I will go to those 3 shops. If I did mention your shop in the Maryland area, it's because I haven't needed you yet. Now, I will go to Hazard Cycles for parts, and that does some stuff for me too. But sometimes shops can get backed up. The good thing about MRP Motorsport, you schedule. They stick to their schedule. They tell you to bring it in, call them back in 2 weeks, or come in 2 weeks at 3 o'clock. In 2 weeks you go at 3 o'clock. Your bike getting taken into the shop and getting done. If it's a 2-hour job, it's going to be done in that 2 hours. So if they think you need parts or anything, you discuss all that beforehand. That's the kind of shop that I like to deal with. I can, you know, if it's an emergency, I'll take it to a motorcycle shop and drop it off. But you're going to be waiting. You're going to be waiting because they have jobs that they're doing, and also people dropping off their bikes as well. But if you know it's a service that you want to get done, that was a big bump. If that's a service that you know want to get done, hey, find a shop that take appointments and they stick by their appointments and they stick by their work. Those types of shops are really hard to find. They don't overbook themselves, they don't overextend themselves. So I appreciate that. If you can't do it, yeah, just let me know that you can't do it. I prefer to know. Not that I'm gonna take it someplace else, but hey, you know what? worry about my bike being sitting somewhere in the shop for weeks when I probably could be riding it. Maybe it's just something I want to get the oil changed, but you want to keep it for a week or two. Like, what? Come on, man. Now, they had to redo some of my brake line work. I'm not going to mention the shop that did my work, but it all had to be redone. So they redid it. They gave me a time to bring it in. MRP did it and knocked it out. And they did it within, I want to say it was about 4 hours, but they kept it overnight because, you know, they want to make sure that no air bubbles on the line and that type of thing. But the first time I had that done, 3 weeks, my brothers and sisters, 3 weeks in the shop. I went out of town to California. I was told the bike was going to be ready when I got back. 2 weeks later, I got my bike back. Not only that, I was given a cost like $400, where it was $800. I'm like, nobody's writing blank checks. You give a quote, I need to know the quote. I need to know the quoted price. I don't need to know. And here's the thing, I took in all the parts. How about that? I took in all the parts. So that was just straight money to the shop. Well, needless to say, that's the last time I went to that shop. And I don't feel bad. They didn't feel bad taking my money. Guess what? Fine, I pay you. But lesson learned. So keep that in mind when you work in motorcycle shops. If it's an emergency versus can you schedule an appointment? And does that shop stick to the appointment? Does that shop stick to their work? You know, did they mess it up? Did you mess it up? You know, certain things that you just can't mess up by just riding on the bike and it just mess up. You know, and certain things just don't happen like that. But anyway, yeah, your boy feeling right nice right now. It feels really good out here. Nice, comfortable ride. And sometimes, man, I just want to get out here and just ride a little bit. You know, you don't gotta go. I don't gotta go super fast all the time. I can get out here. I can talk a little bit. And like I say, this is part of a two-wheel therapy type thing. See my man riding right here. He's chilling. All right, here we are. And here's the thing. So there's MRP Motorsports sign. They're located in the back. It's a small shop, but let me tell you, knowledgeable. And hey, they're done. They're supposed to do to my bike, you know. So I have no complaints at all. Oh, got some bikes up here. So here you are, MRP Motorsports, and I'm gonna wait for the bike. So I'm not going anywhere. Look at that boost over there. The boost is nice. And they do flashes here as well, so you need an ECU flash and you do it here as well. Oh, it looks like somebody be riding in the mud. Alright, so let me drop platinum off. I'm gonna wait for it, and I'll be back.